Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video on my free-to-play account. Um, you can see the background is actually very different. We did get this new background, and I'll get into that in a second. But really today, the main focus of this video, we're going to be double evolving our Bone Butcher, which is really cool. I'm excited for that. And there's actually a ton of really good free-to-play events going on right now. I just wanted to highlight in case you aren't familiar with them, kind of show you like what I'm doing, kind of the stuff that I'm going for from those events, and as well as this event balloon right here. If you're not, currently playing the game, you just managed to click on this video, or if you are playing the game consistently right now, there are a bunch of free stuff in this event balloon. Mainly the gold gear is really good if you don't have a Pinion set or you want another Pinion set. We'll be buying this on the weekend sometime tomorrow or Sunday. That way we get the gem spend counted towards that. Lots of other good stuff in here too. Keepsake, Necro vestiges, Cyclonica vestiges. These legendary relics are pretty good as well. If you're working on those. And then in here, all this stuff is just completely free as long as you have enough of the like token things here that you get from sweeping dungeons and arena and here be monsters and things like that. But other than that, I think we'll just go into the altar and we can go ahead and double evolve our Bone Butcher, which is really cool. I've had this guy non-evolved and single evolved. It feels like forever, dude. Pretty hard to get copies, especially if you're free to play. One thing before we do breakthrough on this really quickly, kind of one way that I got a lot of the soul stones that I needed, or the last couple bit of soul stones, was from this event right here. This I think it's called the hero card event. Yeah, on the top left. Basically, it's kind of like poker. You can make hands. This here is just different combinations of cards like in poker. Flush, straight flush. Do they have royal flush in here? I don't know if that's even a combination in normal poker. I don't play poker, but straight pair. Yeah. By the way, don't copy me. This is not a good strategy for trying to get the highest possible points. But regardless, if you just do 50k points a day in this game, which is actually super easy, you get a lot of these soulstone trunks here, which have a lot of good event heroes. I didn't even know that this event existed. Obviously it's not like an insane amount of soulstones, but it definitely helps a lot, especially if you were new to the game, if you're a free to play. If you missed out on some of the free heroes that they gave out, missed out on some of the hero battles where these heroes showed up. Super good way to get these Bone Butcher, Hell Judge, Wraithbinder, Stellacaster, all super good heroes. But yeah, you actually get quite a lot of these, and this is every single day you get these trunks. If you do these tasks while the event is active, which is actually really nice for free to play. So we can do that, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and break through our guy here. I'm pretty sure we do have the resources for it, and get him to breakthrough 30. Kind of a goal that I have for this account is to get everything breakthrough 30. I know that's a lot of resources. Besides the breakthrough rocks, which are kind of a bottleneck, the main thing is really just all the XP that you need. If you're doing it with books, to go from breakthrough 1 to breakthrough 30, it's about 5 to 6k books, more towards 6k if you need to sell some for honor badges. So it's not exactly cheap. The only way that you get books as well as breakthrough rocks is going to be on the weekends. We need some red crystals here. That's fine. We can grab that. On the weekends, when you do your spin gems and win, treasure mining, playing for prizes, that's the main way. The main way that you get, all of your resources. So it's really just time gated. There's not really much you can do to speed up the process other than just maxing out your gem spent every weekend, trying to do 100k every weekend if you can. With the guild bargain, that makes it a lot easier, obviously. The guild bargain in and of itself can usually knock out about 40k gem spend every weekend, and you get all those gems back, which obviously helps a lot. Meaning you only really need to spend an additional 60k to max out those rewards. Where were we? Right, breakthrough on Boom Butcher. But yeah, that's something that I'm not really a fan of when it comes to Castle Clash. Just everything being time gated. You can't really grind this game, which I mean it's a mobile game. I don't know if that's really the intention for allowing people to actually grind it, but the only kind of reward that you get, or rather I should say, you're only really rewarded for logging in on the weekends and then occasionally logging in throughout the week if they have some good events going on. So I mean, it is what it is. It's definitely still very good for free to play. They're still pretty generous, I would say, with the amount of rewards that they give out. So I won't be too critical. But here we go. Double Evolved Bone Butcher, super nice, very cool to have on the free to play. His stats are pretty low here. We can throw some gear on him later. That Pinion set that's in the balloon, actually right now, we already have one gold Pinion set on our Celestica. So we're probably going to put that other Pinion set on Bone Butcher. I don't think it's, too important exactly for, being critical on who to put him on, but Bone Butcher is a pretty good choice. You definitely want him to activate his skill first, since, his skill nullifies the sturdy effect on enemy heroes. So you want that to activate first, and then just kill all their heroes. But yeah, we'll probably be throwing that on him. I think we've done some traits on him. Yeah, he has a little bit of accuracy. Not too bad, but that's cool to have him double evolved. Don't really need to worry about him for a while until I want to get his relic. That actually does remind me, we actually unlocked the relic on our Wraithbinder. Not exactly through the hero card event. We did get some Wraithbinder soul stones from that, but actually, if you didn't know, there's actually a team spend event going on right now, which is I don't really know what to say about team spend. I guess I can just go in here and show you. The rewards are honestly not great. Obviously, we have the gem rewards maxed out. This guy who joined our team is is actually like insane, dude. He spent over 1 million gems. It's not even the weekend yet. But yeah, and he also spent quite a lot of rhinestones. But the max gem rewards, you get this level 100 if your team has spent 500,000 gems. And the max reward, you essentially get 200 soul stones that you can distribute to these heroes. So obviously we picked up enough to get Binder. I feel like in the past, on this account, I've only been playing actively for maybe 1 or 2 other team spends, but I think in both of those other team spends, in the gem rewards, I got a Wraithbinder skin from one of them. And I mean, I feel like these rewards are just getting worse and worse every time. I mean, if you look at the Rhinestone reward for level 80 here, 160,000 Rhinestones for 1 copy of Necrophica and 200 Vestiges. I mean, like, dude, that is just so bad. Because, I mean, you can get you can get so much more for that. So, I mean, spending purely for team spend, I don't think that was ever the intention when they brought this event to the game. These rewards should really just be looked at as extra rewards if you're gonna spend, that amount of rhinestones or gems anyway. Spending extra just to get one of these milestones that you weren't planning on spending isn't exactly, a good idea in my opinion, unless you just really want to go for it. Um, the background that we have right now is the Dragon Dance background. It's pretty cool. We were able to get that just because this guy helped us out and spent some rhinestones, so we got that. It's really just a cosmetic. We didn't really get too much from that. If this guy spends an insane amount, we would be able to get a Soul Snare Butterfly, but I wasn't really expecting to get that when this event came, so that's fine with me. I'm happy that we got to the gem amount. I mean, me and my other account here, we were gonna spend the gems anyway, but we reached this, so we got that extra copy of Binder, so we got the relic on him, which is really cool. And another event that's happening right now is the treasure hunt event. This event is probably the best event in the entire game for free to play. If you don't know what it is, basically, you're just trying to unlock, we'll pick up these puzzle pieces, and there are rewards underneath. There's like 2 different types of chests, and then a vial. Basically, when you find that, you can go on to the next stage. But you get a ton of good rewards. You get a ton of gems. Well, I want to say a ton, but you get free gems just from doing it. And in the shop here, the main thing that you're going for free to play is this keepsake right here. If you're completely active and doing this event, like as much as you can, making sure that your energy bar never goes, to the max, or not, wasting any energy, or I should say pickaxes here. That's what you use in this event. You're only going to be able to get around maybe 60k. This event, like the amount of stopwatches that you get right here is a lot of RNG, just because the different types of chests or vials give a lot more of these stopwatches, and then how quickly you get them as well. But yeah, the main thing that I'm going to be going for is trying to get 1, maybe 2 of these keepsakes right here, and then just a bunch of hero coins if I can, just stock up on these. Like I was saying, this event is probably the best event in the entire game for free to play, just because you can get a ton of hero coins. And I mean, really, you can almost really just ignore trying to go for this keepsake and just go all out on hero coins. Especially if you don't have any coins, I'd actually recommend that you do it that way instead if you're free to play. Just so you can get the higher hero and win rewards every single weekend. Just making sure that you have enough coins for that. But yeah, this is a super good event for free to play. Make sure you're doing that if you're playing the game. But yeah, I think that's really about it for what I wanted to cover. Excited to pick up another gold Pinion set. It's a shame it's not a rebirth set, but hey man, I mean, it's still free gold gear. Maybe not necessarily free, you're spending event coins and gems, but still very hard to get. I mean, it's event limited, so you might as well grab it. But yeah, excited to do a video for you guys on that this weekend. And other than that, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out.